No amount of entry fee can buy anyone's way into this main event. Most of these competitors will admit their first dream, their first goal, was just to get here. By fishing head-to-head across the country to earn the points that would bring them the invitation to fish in Classic 14. And the biggest dream of all, winning the coveted championship that says you're the best of the best. A dream that touches most who cast for cash and glory. Those who sleep in vans and trucks and forego the easy life in exchange for $2 fast food dinners, the entry fees, and the gas to get to the next tournament. It's the dream of bass anglers.
There are no limits. We're sometimes made to think there's limitations, but there are none.
The club championship, the Catalina wine mixer, the Bassmaster Classic is what we work for all year.
Being a Bassmaster Elite Series Pro is not all sunshine and rainbows. Every tournament brings a new set of challenges. Your next paycheck is never guaranteed. Day in and day out, the world's most talented and intimidating anglers stand in your way. You have to find a way to be great every single day. Providing for your family means survival in this sport. Finding your way into the cut on every lake in America.
Pack your bags, girl, let's get out of Dodge. Sick of living life, sick of counting scars. We the ones who go to war against the guys. We the
This
shadows
is
that move around in
Life
the dark.
on the
Take
Cut
it-
Line.
They're from One Y'all Bay area.
Really?
Yeah, his dad. The first year that we went, we could get, we could talk. Also, he tried to point me in the right direction. That way, I'll get to Mississippi and work my way back down this way, go as far that way as I can.
Yeah. I'm thinking about going back in there first. Letting it warm up a little bit.
Go back in there first.
Start running around.
Alright.
You're like that.
Huh?
You're like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, day 2 of practice. we opted to let Tristan not go out yesterday because it was raining all day and nasty. But he got the reward of cold today. It's like 32 degrees. All the boxes were froze shut because they got wet yesterday and it froze last night. But we're gonna have 2 really cold days today. Tomorrow the high is only like 40 something and it's gonna get in the 20s, and then it's gonna steadily warm up for the tournament. This is a unique week. We start practice a week early, so you really can't hang too much on practice this week, these first 3 days. The telltale sign will be the official practice day that we get on Wednesday. It'll be as close to the tournament as we get to practice, and hopefully we'll get the lake more evaluated then. But right now, this cold front has kind of knocked them in the head. Got some bites yesterday. All my big bites were random, but I had a really good day as far as this lake is concerned. I caught a couple in the 3 and 4 pound class and some other nice chunk keepers. But everything that I caught seemed to be main river or just inside the pockets off the main river. So as the week goes on, those places further back will play, I feel like, but they're not playing right now. So we just got to keep an open mind and see if we can get it figured out. What's up? Yeah, I ain't caught a keeper today. I ain't caught a bass today. I mean, not even a bass. Like what? How is it this hard? Oh, are you? Uh-huh. How cold is it? Yep. I knew it was going to be colder coming out of that mountain. Yeah. Hey, if you're that far over there, go up there in that ball play creek, throw a crankbait around. Yeah. That's kind of what I was going to do tomorrow. Did you see a lot of those tournament boats over there? I've seen quite a few over here, but they're fishing the same stuff I am. Yeah. But I mean, how am I not getting any bites? Hoping. Hoping and praying. Please, God, give me a bite. Give me a bite. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. Gosh, it's terrible. So it's 11:46. We've been at it for about 3.5 hours, I guess. And we are still searching for our first bite. It has, I don't know if it's the end of the lake we're on right now. But I fished main lake stuff. I fished, back in pockets like we're in right now. I fished a lot of good looking stuff. Some of the same stuff that I got bit on yesterday. Further up the lake, and I'm just not getting bites. So we're gonna give it a little bit, keep bouncing around in this area for maybe another 30 minutes or so, and then we're gonna run a mile or two on up and see if things change. But it could be a part of the lake. It's just not firing right now, so we'll see. It's all process of elimination right now. That's the type of stuff I was getting bit on. When I'm getting close to the area of the lake, I was getting bit on it. It's a chunk. Right here off the main river. I don't know how many times I cast it over that log before it didn't do it either. And nickel spinnerbait, a single thumper. Put a big bite pro swimmer on the back of it, slow it down a little bit more. It's a good bite. And like, I come over a limb, he comes up, and just starts swimming down with it. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, please spit it out. And he's swimming around with it. Tis good. It's good. And like, we're just getting into the area that I left off yesterday. So I think it's the area of the lake. Two more bends up is where I got my last bite yesterday. Got good water on it. I'm getting a little beat up.
See that, baby?
Ooh. Yeah.
Pretty sweet. Pretty cool deal. Take the fucking weather back home with you. Oh, you like it? Don't lie. I don't think you like it. Yeah, but at least it might keep a fish out there in the deep water longer.
What's that? They caught them all yesterday.
Dude, they waddled them. You see those weights?
No, but I had to go to the service trailer and I wheeled out of here at like 4 o'clock and I heard a 24 and a 19 and
24, 22, 21, 20, 20, 20, 19. Yeah, but 10 plates are 12 pounds. Yeah, all small now. Really? I don't know where they're going.
no, I don't know either. I haven't been able to find anything other than whatever's here and there.
There's probably more in here now. I bet this is the water.
Well, yeah, you mark them, but they're not like, they just are like, I've seen that before. Last time it was like, they seen your fluke, it was like, boom!
Yeah, not today, Satan.
No.
Oh, I gotta turn the power up.
Might help.
That would help. It keeps freezing.
Yeah, it ain't warm today. At least that wind's laid though.
Why would you say something like that?
Hey, it is right now.
Golly.
If it blows, you can get mad at me.
Hop in, old son.
And I never caught any over 4 pounds last time either. Like I just caught like keepers.
Yes. Should have put it in a creek so we didn't have to run anywhere.
Yeah.
Alright. This is day 3 of classic practice. It is a brisk 18 degrees. The water temp. Look at the water temp. 44 degrees. It's like one of Swindle's ice baths. But we got today, and then a couple off days, and then we practice again on Wednesday, and then the tournament. So we got to figure something out. I imagine it's probably going to be pretty tough just because it's so cold, but it's going to warm up for the tournament, so a lot of things are going to change. Typical with the classic, not really looking for, you know, what you're going to do in the tournament in practice. You know, it's one of those things you're just looking to see if you can find where some fish are and where they're gonna go to. So we're gonna bundle up. We got a bunch of layers on. Try to stay warm and find some bass. Find some either 18-inch smallmouth, which is a big smallmouth, or 14+ inch largemouth. So if you can figure out how to catch 5 18-inch smallmouth a day, I believe you'll walk away with this thing, because 18-inch smallmouth's right around 3 pounds at least. So that's a good bag here. But we haven't figured out how to do that. So looks like we're going to be largemouthing it. But we'll let old Big Red get up and warm our faces. See if we can find some bass. My hands aren't working. Look at
Go look at my Instagram story.
What happened?
It's cold. It's just like I throw it on the ground and it don't even move.
Which way does the current flow in this thing? That way? Don't want to eat my cricket. I kinda gotta pee again.
Again?
Dude, that wind is something serious, man. Good morning.
Are you frozen?
We're damn near it, Jen.
No, I hate that you left. You should have just reordered those damn Amazon hand warmers to the house, and I could have just sent these back.
Yeah. Well, my buddy Tristan's got some hand warmers, but we need heated socks, heated gloves, heated vests.
Heat of everything.
Yeah, just heat. It's
Well, I'll be bringing that whole box so we can replace this.
good. I hope you bring the whole box, and I hope we don't need any of them anymore, because this is for the birds.
Alright.
See if you can get one on the phone.
You done gave up on it?
Yeah, I gave up on it, because the ones I was chasing out over there was stripers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You caught any more?
Yeah, I caught a 5, so
No shit.
yeah. And there was a bunch of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it kind of closer to the bridge?
Yeah. Yeah.
That one drift that I made, I had one come up, look at my stuff, and then it left.
So me and Chris Johnson were kind of drifting side by side. He was a good pitch away from me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of them right here. And he goes, oh my God, one just bit me. And then we kind of drifted off of them. And I trolled back up there, drifted to them again, caught a 5-pounder.
Really?
Yeah. There's so many boats, you can't even fish in there.
Yeah.
There's like 15 boats in here.
That's one of the reasons why I left. Yeah. What size head are you using?
I think it's 3/8.
I always dreamed of this ever since I was a little kid. When the voices down deep inside kept calling my name, couldn't be denied. Further on down the road,
I mean,
felt the fire burning in my soul.
freaking awesome, son.
Knew what I had to do. Man,
This
on
one
the
might be a
move, I
keeper.
was on the loose. High
Don't. Maybe not. Old black lip beauty. Oh, dude, there's some freaking fish in here. But God almighty, they're all little. Probably a keeper. Look at that. Look at that. Oh God. It's that guy. Cast it off the dock. Like as soon as you come in? Oh, you did? About to head in for day 3 of practice. It's tough. It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. Called 3 keepers, I think. So not great. Pretty tough. But it seemed like whenever you got around them, you were around some. So I don't know. Hopefully the other end of this thing, what we started day 1 of practice, is good. And it's not just the weather that had everything messed up, because if that's the case, we're gonna have to look at all this stuff the past 2 days on Wednesday, our 1 day of practice left. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a big question mark. That's what it is. But we're about to put this stuff up. We're gonna put it on the trailer, get something to eat, and we'll start the whole tackle process tomorrow. And there's not a whole lot of narrowing down, so it's gonna be exciting. Got lots of stuff to rig, but be all right. We'll figure something out. It's supposed to get warm. I mean, like the day before the tournament starts, I think it's gonna be 77 degrees. So, I mean, right now it's 30 still, and it's gonna be 77. So a lot of things are gonna change, and I think it's gonna change for the better. I think you're just gonna have to move with the fish and stay ahead of them. I just wish I knew where more of them were right now, so I could know where they were gonna be. But oh well, we'll figure something out. Hopefully. Here you go, kind sir.
Get my Instagram story. You check it out.
It didn't post.
It did. Bass fishing. Bassmaster Classic. I'll kiss my.
Screw you guys, I'm gone! Where do you think Tristan got out of the boat at?
Where the mud is.
And this morning I looked down and I said, damn son, there's a little mud on your boot. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't think they were muddy.
Oh, okay. Here twice. Alright, just got here to the boat yard. It's Monday. Can't check in to the hotel till about 3, so we're just gonna go through and get some tackle to
together. That's the one thing unique about Classic Week is we got to run all over the place right here before the event, do all kinds of media stuff and things like that. So anytime you have to work on tackle, we got to take advantage of it. And I'm just kind of going through and taking stuff out of the boat that I know I won't need. We've been on the water for 3 days, and I've got a pretty good idea what I'm going to be doing. And we got one more official practice day Wednesday to get everything dialed back in, and then the tournament starts Friday. But a lot going on this week, a lot of moving parts.
You can start whenever you want.
All right, so it's Monday. This is the day that we bring our boats and trucks and everything to the boat yard, which is right here, and we check into our hotel. This is the day that you don't have anything planned, but you got to take advantage of the time. This week is nothing but a time crunch. You're getting dragged every which way, and not able to do anything. So if you have any time, you've got to use it, because our official practice day is Wednesday. Wednesday, as soon as we get off the water and get back here, we've got Night of Champions. So we got to go back, get showers, get dressed up, put our suits on, and we go do Night of Champions. Thursday morning, we have media day. So you have media day all day Thursday. Get a little bit of time Thursday afternoon, but you're ready to go to bed. You want to get a good night's sleep. You got a big day. The tournament starts the next day. So you gotta do what you can when you can. That's why you see there's quite a few people here in the boat yard doing tackle. I'm gonna rig up all the rods that I think I'm gonna use during the tournament, and then I'm gonna have other rods that I'm gonna use for practice. So that way, most of my stuff will be done. But it never ends up being like that. No matter what, Thursday I'm gonna be doing tackle for as long as everybody. Like, there's always something to do, whether you're re-skirting some jigs that you might catch them on. You just want to make sure you have everything that you think you could possibly need. So that's what we're doing. We got a lot of stuff this week. Tomorrow we got meetings, tournament briefings. The next day, we have official practice, then we have media day and the tournament. So all of our practice is a week from the tournament. So that one official practice day, it's a good time to fine tune what you found. We did a lot of looking, and gonna fine tune it Wednesday to see what the deal is, really.
There's your credentials and everything you need.
Put your suit in it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. And it converts to a duffel bag.
Oh.
Grab it. Alright, it is Wednesday, which is the official practice day. This is just like the tournament. We blast off in the order we blast off in the tournament. You got to go through boat check, the whole 9 yards. It's like a trial run for what we're gonna have to do on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We get a regular day to practice. We got to be in on time, the same time that we're supposed to be in, for Friday. So we're gonna run down the river a little ways and kind of check on a few things, just see what the deal is, and obviously not try to catch them, but try to kind of fine tune some stuff that we looked at in the first practice. Looks like it's going to rain all day. They'll probably actually bite a little bit better with all this rain, but it's supposed to get in almost to 80 degrees tomorrow and the next day, so like things are going to change. There's no doubt about it. Things are going to get better. I think the water temp actually has dropped a little bit. It's 52 degrees now here, but I imagine by Friday it's probably going to be scaring 60, which should be good. Should put them on the bank. Hopefully this rain, maybe we'll get a little bit of color in the water. If we get that, then it's going to be like really, really good. I think we'll be able to go on the bank with a spinnerbait and catch them a lot better than what we saw in practice. So we're going to go down there and kind of feel it out and see what the final game plan is going to be for Friday.
Representing the Bass Nation, Jonathan Dietz. You underestimated stinkiness. He won the last time we were here. He's one of only 2 Canadians ever to win the Elite Series event. The great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie, Jeff Gustafson. He's a good, well, you guys know the second word that I can't say in the microphone. Elite Series champion, Drew Cook.
Take your damn foot off. That's pretty good. Down there. But not a keeper. We just wrapped up our last day of practice for the Classic. And it rained from the time we left to almost the time we got back. It was not very warm. It was warmer whenever we walked out of the hotel this morning. But, you know, got a couple bites. Obviously didn't fish anything that we fished in practice before. But, had a couple bites, and I don't know, it's gonna be 78 degrees tomorrow and the same the next day, so there's no telling what's fixing to happen with these fish. They're bound to be swimming towards the hill, which would make it a lot better, but we'll see. We got the Night of Champions tonight, so we all get dressed up and go out to a party and get free food and all that good jazz. So we're probably fixing to see us in suits and stuff before we go. But then we got media day tomorrow, and then game time.
All right, just finished up day 3 of practice. Well, actually, it's our one official practice day. Day 3 of practice was over like 2 days ago. So we've been here about a week so far, and it still hasn't got much better, but I was able to get a few bites today. Figured out what I'm going to do to start. I'm going to start on smallmouth, and then go throw a nickel swim jig and spinnerbait up shallow in some dirty water, crank a back of the crankbait around some rock and wood, and fish for largemouth after that first couple hours. So we got a game plan. We'll just see if it works out.
Like driving with him on the interstate.
Good. It's the one up. It's the one that
Cox coming in? The water come up in there?
I didn't go all the way back in there. I just fished the mouth of it. I got one on the lay down. Looked like about a 2.5 pounder on a lay down in that one right across from me.
Really?
But I was fishing it behind people, so.
Yeah.
And I threw a trap all in the back. No bites.
So where I went, you know, right there before you make it out to the river, there's a bunch of, there's a bar that goes out and you get back in there behind it. There's a bunch of, I guess people put brush piles out there for crappie, and had 3 bites in there. I'll put on spinnerbait on them. Are they not working? I think they're working. Are you on?
Oh, go. That's where they got played.
We gotta get some speed, and I think we'll
Turn left onto East Hill Avenue.
Media day.
Your baseball cap and pull it down. The camera people cannot see your eyes when you do that. The lights are up here and your hat bill is over here. So we just ask you to just kind of keep that in mind. Like I say, I know you're caught up in that. Other than that, most of you are used to this part of the process, the weigh in, it'll all be announced, and then
He's gonna throw that fly on him when they're up there. Don't fluff. It was fun. I just like seeing and watching the field.
Yeah, we're gonna go get it.
All right, it's Thursday. All the practice is over. Today's media day. It's pretty much just a tackle rigging day. We all sit out here in our boats and get everything tied up, all our lines swapped out, and folks from media come around to each of us, and they might want to interview us for an article, for a magazine, internet, whatever it may be, and we'll sit here and talk to them while we're rigging tackle, and they'll get our thoughts on the event, and
All right, folks, here we are. Drew Cook,
whatever questions they have, we answer. We do that till about 3 o'clock, and then it'll be a nice, easy evening. Try to get us some rest for the big show tomorrow. But just another event that's just unique to the Classic this week that we kind of have to do.
One of the baits that I think is going to be a big player this week in the Classic, for me at least, is going to be this Spro Aruku Shad. You can find this bait right here, Mudbug Red, one of my favorites on Baitworks. Hopefully it's the winning bait this week, and hopefully I'm the one throwing it.
This week, this is a bait that's going to be a player for me. It's a Nichols half-ounce pulsator spinnerbait, singles, number 6 Colorado, gold blade with a big bite pro swimmer on the back of it. I think it's a 3.8. It's going to slow this bait down in the cold water, has a lot of thump, puts off a lot of vibration. They can find it. I'm fishing it in dirty water situations around wood, right there around those spawning pockets where they're pulling in off the river. Definitely going to be a player, and you'll be able to pick up all the baits we use this week at Baitworks.
It wasn't a square bill, it was a deeper down.
How'd you hit something?
No, freaking monster striper. Get him to show you the video he's got on his phone. God, what a stripe. Holy cow. What a stripe, dude.
Holy moly.
Oh no! I wanted to get a picture with him.
Dang.
Oh. Ready as we'll ever be.
I know you all think you're gonna win.
Somebody, we got a 1 in 52 shot. Pretty damn good odds.
Ready.
Day number 1, Bassmaster Classic. We just put in, we're idling down here to the dock. In practice, the water temp would get up to 55 degrees. Right now, we just put the boat in the water. It is 60.7 degrees. So a lot of stuff has changed. I can't see it being for not the better. It's got to make it better. So a lot of things have changed. I think fish are gonna be moving further, in the backs of the creeks, getting up shallower. So I don't know. This is the club championship, the Catalina wine mixer, the Bassmaster Classic. Is what we worked for all year, and just to make it here is a feat in itself. So we're gonna try to get 5 bites. I don't think it's gonna be like Katie bar the door, just catch a bunch of them. I don't think this place has that many bass in it, but if we can just get 5, of the right bites, then we'll be up there. If we can somehow catch a keeper smallmouth, that'd just be icing on the cake. But we're gonna fish up shallow. Hopefully, some of those shallow places and trap fish and stuff will have more bass in it than it did, and hopefully they get a little bit bigger and we can catch a couple females. But that's the plan. Haven't been able to see what the watercolor looks like yet. I'm hoping after that pretty good rain we had Wednesday, it maybe dirtied it up a little bit. If that's the case, then I think we'll be in good shape. But we're fixing to get it started here for the 2023 Bassmaster Classic.
Another former professional Bassmaster angler leader from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fireman, Sapphire. Elite Series champion, former rookie and leader, Drew Benton. Water all the way from Kenora, Ontario, the great Canadian snowlifter, Clifton. He's the former Elite Series of Rookie of the Year. He's the Elite Series champion, a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. Drew Cook.
Two of them off in that tree.
You did?
Practice.
Did you? Yeah, I think they're starting to get on.
I got two little bit in it.
Yeah, I think if you just get a limit, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
So 1-4.
1-4.
Okay. All right, just got back to the boat yard, waiting to go weigh. Had a decent day. Was able to catch one smallmouth. I ended up culling through, catching about 8 smallmouth, but only one of them kept. I had to throw back, I think 2 or 3 that were like right there at it, which kind of stings a little bit. But we can catch us about 3 of those tomorrow before we go largemouth fishing. We can get back in this tournament, I feel like. So that's the goal. Maybe tomorrow with the clouds, they'll bite a little bit longer. They only bit about an hour today. Then I went largemouth fishing. I threw that nickel spinnerbait just like we did in practice, and I ended up catching 3 nice largemouth, 2.5 pounders. Never got a really big bite, but had enough bites to feel confident I can do it again tomorrow. And we'll just keep baits wet and see if we can get back in the tournament.
Georgia, here is Drew Benton. Rookie of the Year and NFL Coach Tour winner. He is a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year and the 2018 Lake Travis Elite Series champion. And Team Bassmaster top 10. This land started with fireworks, but it seems to have slowed down a little bit up to this point. Let's see if we can get it a little better here. 5 fish for Drew Benton. 13 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 7th place currently with 13 pounds and 5 ounces. 13 pounds, 5 ounces for Drew Benton. You're in 7th place currently, and a decent start to things, but kind of feels like this one isn't going to be easy on anybody.
No, it's definitely going to be a challenge. It's changing so much. You know, we were in 50 pounds of clothes. I had all the hook gear that I owned on the first couple of days of practice, and today I feel like I could have wore hook shorts. So, you know, it's changing a lot. We just got to stay in front of them. I got to get a couple of more of those big smallmouth first thing in the morning to get my day going, and it goes a lot smoother. So if I can just do that, we'll get ourselves back in it.
Love to see you in the mix come Sunday. Great to have you here again. All right, let's bring the next angler in. He's ready to roll. This next pro comes from KNOXVILLE, Georgia. Here's Drew Cook. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. His 4th Bassmaster Classic. He is a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He's a Bassmaster Century Club member. He's an Elite Series champion. That's your Yamaha Lockwell. Welcome to the Bassmaster Classic stage, right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Drew Cook. 4 fish here today, unfortunately 1 short of your limit. 4 fish here on day number 1 of Kennedy Sports and Outdoors. Bassmaster Classic, presented by Toyota. 8 pounds, 2 ounces. He was in the 25th place currently. Gonna hold a few up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Worked hard all year long to be part of this event, the ultimate event in sport fishing, the ultimate spectacle in sport fishing. Get loud. That's the first today of the Animal Rack Skier Yamaha, but 8-2, not probably the goal weight going out, but when you look at the way it fished today, it's not going to be as bad as you might have assumed when you first got off the water.
Yeah, I can tell you right now that probably 4 of the hardest bass I've ever fished for to catch. You know, halfway through the day, I had a big old goose egg, and it's a grind and trying to, you really want to just speed up the cover water, but you can't, because you got to fish slow and you got to be methodical and keep throwing and stuff. But I found a little something this afternoon that I really wish I'd have like 10 more minutes to fish, because I ended up catching a couple bass on it and lost a couple, so hopefully tomorrow we can catch double that and get back into it. You know, I got a huge group of people in for me. You know, this is awesome. This morning at Blast Off, everybody that was there. I remember being here in 19. This was my first classic I ever went to. So to fish here and be able to be a part of it and have that huge group of people in the mornings, I just appreciate everybody that came out into this, and hopefully tomorrow's even better and Sunday's even more than that, and hopefully we can make it to Sunday.
Love to see you there. Great time. Always great to have you here. Let's hear it for him, Don Day. Give us another.
20-pound bag and be ready to roll. All right, Captain Nick. Unprepared. Unprepared. All right, day number 2 here, Bassmaster Classic. You know, yesterday wasn't the best day. We had 4 for 8 something, so we're in 29th place. We got to catch, you know, a limit. We got to catch, you know, probably 13 pounds to get back into it. Really need to catch us about 18, 16 to move back up, and if they stumble up at the top, you know, have a shot. So that's the plan today. We're gonna try to catch a limit, try to catch double digits, try to catch 15 plus pounds to get back into it. You know, it was a grind yesterday, and all the way up until the last cast, really. You know, we kind of thought it was gonna happen still, but it didn't. But found a little thing out. It looks like the water came up since all this rain. It flooded pretty much all night last night, and it's still raining now, but it's almost done. So hopefully that helps. It looks like the river actually got a little color in it, so I don't think that could hurt anything. But I don't know, we're gonna see. We'll find out here in about an hour and a half if they're gonna bite better, I guess. Hopefully they will. Hopefully we can get something going in the morning and keep it going instead of having that big lull like we did yesterday. But we're fixing to get after it. Me and my buddy AJ here, we're gonna try to get back in the Classic.
All right, here we are, day 2, and we're in the mix. We're going out 8th place today. We had 13.5, 18 pounds leading it. This thing is not a sprint, it's a marathon, so we just got to go out there and maintain. We need to catch somewhere in that 15-pound range today to give us a shot going into day 3. I've got to have a couple good smallmouth. If we can just get a couple of those in the boat and then go largemouth fishing, it'll look good. If that doesn't happen, then we got to get a big largemouth bite. So we've got the conditions for that to happen today. So excited to get out there and go fishing. This place is a grinder. We're going to make some coffee.
They're just looking at it. Oh, that's a good one. He might keep. Come here. One of those is going to be close, but I don't think so. thought it was a big one. I think it was 2 of them. Little one. Look at the ALY, he just threw up. Did I get it? Yeah, so this is the reason why they bite these style baits. That's what we're trying to mimic right there. That fish just puked that bait up. That's a Dirty Jigs, 3/8 ounce head. Little spotted one. I don't know if it'll be 14 or not. Oh yeah, easy. Number 2. Look at that, hooked under the chin. I think he's 14. All right. Be a little bit longer. Dirt shallow. Dirt shallow. I saw that fish swim and eat it. That thing's fixing to make a bed. 15.5 inches. And number 5. Look at his bottom jaw broke. Just hadn't run into the right quality just yet. Look where I just cast it. I'm gonna cast again. That fish bit it right there. Right there's where that thing bit, because I pulled him over that one part of that log. That thing is in this deep of water.
Up there.
Yeah. There she is too. Yes! Oh! Yes!
There we go.
Gosh! Look how freaking fat that one is. We just talked about it. Thank you, Lord. Come on.
How's that make you feel?
We're still in it. We're still in it.
Please stay on, and please be long. Nope. would love that. Well, just wrapped up day number 2, my final day. We're about to weigh him in. It was a struggle for sure. I was only able to wrangle 2 keepers today. I had 2 lost or missed opportunities that were pretty nice fish, and caught some shorts, but it was just tough to get bit, period. I was around a lot of fish in one area and only got one of them to bite. I had a lot of them follow it, you know, looking at it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, there's nobody ever remembers how you did in the Classic unless you win. So that's why it's one of those deals where you kind of gotta go for it. But I sure would like to show up to the Classic one of these years. Seems like every time I've had a couple of good ones, but the last 2 have been pretty bad. So hopefully we can make it to the Classic again next year and get a little redemption. But we're fixing to go see what they weigh, go check out the crowd. I'm sure it's gonna be crazy today with it being Saturday, and we gotta go work the expo tomorrow.
Before, even as just a viewer, so this is all brand new to me, and it has absolutely just blown my mind.
Ready to roll, he's out of Cairo, Georgia. This is Drew Cook. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. Bassmaster Elite Series Rookie of the Year, a member of the Bassmaster Century Club, got that belt when he won his first Elite Series event. Fishing his 4th Classic. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stage, right? 8-2 yesterday. 2 fish here today. 3 pounds and an ounce gives him 11 pounds, 3 ounces.
Oh boy. You knew how hard it was for me to catch these 2. I'm definitely taking a picture.
Showing off some new things, couldn't take it all, so I gave her chain. She called me top shot, so yeah, I keep a few things.
11-3, and this is pretty shocking because me and you joke about it all the time, and if you look at his statistics, it is amazing. He is the greatest day 2 angler in modern history. I mean, he has a lot of day 1s that are just kind of okay, but day 2 he charges right back into the tournament, but this time you weren't able to pull that off.
Yeah, day 2 Drew stayed at the house apparently this week, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. You're just getting here, it is a feat in itself, and I've been fortunate to qualify every year so far. But you never know when this is going to be your last one. So, I mean, you have to take pictures with the fish. It doesn't matter if they're that big or that big. I mean, I like this place. I knew it was going to be a grind coming into it, and I knew that, you know, probably half the people were kind of out of it anyway because they were just so mentally wrecked. And at about 10 o'clock today, I looked like one of them mentally wrecked guys. You know, I had my trolling motor on 10, I burning up the bank, you know, looking for anything, trying to get a sign. I caught one, and you do that for a couple hours, and nothing else happens. So I ended up having to slow down, and I was using a Texas rig with a big bite quarantine crawl on it. And if y'all haven't seen it yet, y'all come by the Big Bite booth tomorrow. We'll show you all that. It's a bait that I helped design. It's kind of a jack of all trades. I'm really excited about it and I'm wanting it to get it out for everybody. But, you know, I'm running a great boat this year. Same as always, Skeeter FXR20. Had no complaints, no issues since we've got that boat. You know, it's a great hull. Everything from my batteries, my Battle 1 batteries, to the troll motors, the Sonar Pros graphs, I can't complain at all. And you can see everything as clearly as you want, but if you're not around bass, you can't catch them. And today, you know, we're not above the cut line. And if you haven't yet, I have a YouTube series, me and Drew Benton. It's called The Cut Line. We show everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly of what it's like as a professional bass angler, and there's some really good stuff in there and some stuff that you don't know what happens and what it's like being away for so long, and you know, whenever you don't catch them, it happens. But I want to say hey to my family. Thanks for everybody coming out, and hopefully we'll have a bigger section next year and be at the Classic.
Look forward to seeing y'all season long on the Elite Series. Check out the cut line on YouTube.
Hey, this next guy's a little bit shy, so y'all give him some love. He's out of Guntersville, Alabama.
That big one wouldn't have made it to the box today. So. Ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event, and he happened to do it right here on the Tennessee River. Get loud for the great Canadian snowbird, Jim Gustafson, looking to make him. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Peach State, and they're coming in ready to go out of Blakely, Georgia. Here's Drew Benton.
FLW Tour Rookie of the Year, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, a former FLW Tour winner, and Elite Series winner, and may have fished his 6th Bassmaster Classic, trying to stay inside the cut line, which just happens to be his YouTube series. Make sure to check it out. Both the crews, you can follow them all season long on YouTube. The cut line shows the good, bad, and ugly to making a living as a professional angler, one of the many great series that our Elite Series pros produce themselves to bring you behind the scenes in bass fishing. Had 13 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 2 pounds even to make the cut. I don't think that's a problem. 5 all alive. 15 pounds and an ounce, never mind the cut. He's in the top 5 in 4th place with 28 pounds and 6 ounces. Drew Benton gonna be battling out on Championship Sunday at the 53rd edition of the greatest spectacle of sport fishing, the Bassmaster Classic. Pounds and 6 ounces. Moves into 4th place, gonna weigh that from Mercury Big Bass. He's gonna be better than 5.13, 5.6, so a good one. 2nd biggest bass of the tournament. We're not gonna take that Mercury Big Bass away from that. You're gonna get another shot tomorrow. It looks like things are getting better.
Yeah, hopefully so. You know, I struggled, you know, just about all day, and run into an area that I fished the last time we were here. And it just materialized as the afternoon went on, and it just was a lot of fun. You know, run into that one, I actually caught one off bed, believe it or not. So there's a lot of good things happening right now for the largemouth. Hopefully it stays that way. But I have to thank my family for coming all this way. My wife and all the kids. I got my mom and dad, her mom. They're taking care of the basketball team of kids that we brought. Kind of a funny story. Last year around this time, we spent our honeymoon in Tennessee, so I will actually be fishing on our anniversary tomorrow, so sorry, babe.
If things go right tomorrow, I'm sure that qualifies for a pretty spiky anniversary gift.
Yeah, I think so, but I've got to have a lot go my way, and we're just going to keep chunking and whining, and hopefully it happens.
Great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Day 10 anglers left to go. I just got an alert that I'm going to lose.
All right, got one more day to go, sitting in fourth, going into the last day of the Bassmaster Classic. Super 6 and all. This will be my best classic finish. So I'm excited. We just got to go catch 5 of the right ones. It's a kind of a shootout. Well, I say shootout. The Gussie's got a big hill for us to climb, but you know, it's fishing, anything can happen. All we can do is do our job, try to catch, you know, somewhere in the high teens to low 20s, and just see how it all pans out. If he goes and somehow has a slip up and the smallmouth don't cooperate and he brings in 2 bass, we'll be right there. So that's the game plan. We're going to do both again. We're going to go fish for smallmouth and then largemouth fish the rest of the day. And I had a great afternoon largemouth fishing, so it should be getting better, and good things can happen. Maybe we can make something happen. All right, day 3, going out 4th, we got a shot. That's all you can ask for. There's going to be a lot of pressure on the leader. We're going out free. We're going to fish our style. We're going to fish our strengths, and we're going to try to catch the biggest 5 that swim in this place and do our job, and we'll be right there if that's the case, and that's all you can ask for. We got to have some things go our way, and hopefully that happens, and we'll just see how it falls. So excited to go fishing, excited to be part of this. This is just incredible, the energy you feel from the Classic. It's super emotional having the family here and everything, but we're going to do our best to show out for them today.
You know, you catch those 18-inch smallmouth one day, but it'll burn you.
Greatest spectacle in all of sport fishing, the Super Bowl of bass fishing, the Academy Sports and Outdoors Bassmaster Classic, presented by Toyota, Knoxville, Tennessee. You guys ready for this? It's going to be a lot of fun. I need you guys to get real loud as we send off our 25 anglers. We started this tournament with 55. Cut it down to 25. After today, there will be one. That one will be the 2023 Academy Sports and Outdoors Bassmaster Classic. And that one will be forever a Bassmaster Classic champion.
Look out behind him, a 9-time FLW Tour winner and 2-time Bassmaster winner from Devine, Florida. A former FLW Tour winner and Elite Series champion. Get loud for Drew Benton.
right one. Come here. Yes! That's how we will start. It's the right one. I had like 4 come up there, and that was the biggest of the 4, and I was like, please. Still thinking it's a 17-pound today. Has that changed at all? Man, we're gonna catch every one that bites, and we're gonna catch everything that we can catch, and if that's what it's gonna be. I mean, I feel like if I don't know. I don't think that smallmouth deal is going to pan out. It was tough on him yesterday if he had to fish where I was fishing and he wanted to start there. That tells you how bad it got. He's liable not to catch a limit. So we catch 15 pounds, 15 to 17, we might have a shot. Like on the way out yesterday, I said, I'm gonna stop and fish the mouth of it. And I caught another 2-pounder in cold, and I hadn't fished anything between here and the mouth, so we're gonna fish all of it.
This is where you caught the other ones too, though?
Yeah.
Where's that root ball and or the stump?
Right here.
Still up there?
Yeah, all these trees right here. I caught that 5-pounder in that last dock slip right there.
Okay, good. That gives me something to do. I'm going on Fox right now.
Okay. Right where you're supposed to be. Oh. Don't put him in there. Nah, he's 14.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Saw him come out and eat it. Oh, gosh. Oh, what the heck? Maybe he'll be completely 14. No. Dang it. Shoot. I got to go. God. gosh, I just need like 10 more minutes. Dadgummit.
To sing the national anthem, we're honored to have with us Dee Dee Brogan from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
Creative superstars. Today it will create the next world champion.
Bassmaster Classic presented by Toyota, Knoxville, Tennessee. Are you ready?
I always dreamed of this ever since I was a little kid. When the voices down deep inside kept calling my name, couldn't be denied. Further on down the road, felt the fire burning in my soul. Knew what I had to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet your Bassmaster Classic Super 6. Georgia, Drew Benton. One more time for your Bassmaster Classic Super 6.
He is a former FLW Tour Rookie of the Year, a former FLW Tour Champion. He is a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He's a former Elite Series Champion. Get loud for Drew Benton. Start the day with 28 pounds and 6 ounces. Who says a Florida angler can't catch some smallmouth bass? At 28.6 at the start of today. Man, that looks like a good one right there. Get loud, welcome it, get onto our stage. Drew Benton inside the Super 6.
And man, we finally have a new leader. If you want to take that seat, he needs 11 pounds, 12 ounces. 9 pounds, 13 ounces, just a pound 15 short of the overall lead, but he moves into second place. Get loud for Panama City, Florida pro, Drew Benton. And just a little short of the title, but man, you got to be pretty happy with the way this finished. Unfortunately, one short of your limit today, and that's really going to hurt.
Yeah, I grounded out all day. It was a big struggle for me after that big smallmouth. I thought I could go catch some largemouth. I went to area, and one would be blowed out, one would be too clear. And I just really never got in rhythm until like the last 5 minutes. And I went by a boat dock and caught that 2.5 pound largemouth, which I thought gave me my 5th one, and I ended up bringing in one that didn't measure, which was a mental error on my part. But the next dock slip down, I had a 4-pounder come out and eat the blade on my spinnerbait, and I was like, oh gosh, what happened? The next slip, I had a 3-pounder come out and eat the blade, so it just wasn't meant to be. God's timing's perfect. It's not my timing, but it's His timing, and that's all I can ask for. I gotta thank my family. And I hope I get to do this again because this crowd is just unbelievable. The vibration you feel up here on stage, I wish every bass fisherman from the club level or anything could get to stand right here and feel this excitement down deep inside me. It's because of all you guys. It's the reason why I stayed at Bass several years ago, and it's the reason why I'm happy to still be here. All the sponsors that keep me on the road, I'm not going to name them all, but I appreciate each and every one of you. You're like family. If you would support those guys, they're the one that keeps us out here. And if everybody could really help me out, on the count of 3, would you wish my wife a happy anniversary? I fished today on her first anniversary, and she's our rock at home. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy anniversary!
Celebrating birthdays, anniversaries. This truly is a celebration.
It is. This is the biggest celebration in bass fishing. I'm just glad to be part of it.
We're glad to have you as part of it. A great tournament. Scott's looking pretty comfortable over there. We're going to find out how this works out. Can we make history here and have the first Canadian ever win it? Or will Brian Schmidt be our Bassmaster Classic champion? 2 anglers left. Let's roll through our leader since day number 1. Days of competition on this incredible river. One of these anglers is about to become a Bassmaster Classic champion. For the first time, Gussie struggles. Just 2 fish today. Needs 5 pounds, 4 ounces. 6 pounds!
All right, it's over. The big show's over. It didn't pan out the way we wanted it to. We were close. Finished up 4th. I had some big bites there right at the end of the day. I'll show you what they did. So, right at the end of the day, I caught a 2.5 pounder on the side of a dock, a floating dock. The next 2 boat slips I threw in, the spinnerbait's coming down through there, a 4 pounder comes out, eats the blade. I hook it just for a second in the chin, and it pulls off. Reel up, fix my bait, pitch in the next slip, a 3 pounder eats the top of it again. And either one of those fish would have made it close. So we put ourselves in the position to win it. I had a good game plan going in it. I have no regrets. It just wasn't meant to be. We'll do everything we can to get back in the next one and get ourselves back in contention.
Hey guys, this week here in practice and during the Classic, I caught all of my fish on a Spro mixed stick 110 jerkbait, a quarantine crawl and tilapia, and a nickel spinnerbait with a big bite pro swimmer on there. You can find all of these baits that I use this week in the link below at Baitworks.
Each morning I fish for smallmouth using a tight line technique with this 3/8 ounce guppy by Dirty Jigs. I put a slim minnow on there from Big Bite, and I would drop it down there on 8-pound Tatsu from Seagar, and I would use Active Target to visually fish for them. I caught 1 smallmouth each day that I weighed in, and then after that I would go largemouth fishing, and these are the 2 baits that I used primarily. Every fish that I weighed in came on one of these 2 baits. This is a Nichols 1/2 ounce single Colorado gold blade with a Big Bite Pro Swimmer on the back. That's a 3.8 Pro Swimmer. And this is a Bagley Pro Sunny Bee in cooked crawl. I fished the back end of creeks. I targeted wood. So click the link below. You'll hit a cart. You can pick and choose whatever you want out of that. And be sure to like and subscribe.